Hey, how's it going, YouTube? My name is Mike, coming to you from Health and Wealth. How's your day going so far? Well, I decided to make an evening video tonight just to discuss Nividia and how it's doing so far this week. I'm going to call it my Nividia update and our weekly update, we'll call it. Just wanted to jump on really quick here and go over how it's doing so far. What to expect, what to hope for, and what to think about in the future with King Nividia, as we like to call it. First of all, I just wanted to say thanks so much for all of the new subscribers. I was watching the count going up all day over the last 24 hours. Pretty incredible. I've got some amazing comments. There's some great feedback as well, so I really appreciate that. Flash those numbers right over. Which way? This way, that way. I'll flash those numbers up on the screen here so you can see where I'm at so far. Like usual, I'm going to try and get this done in one take. And so I just wanted to, appreciate you guys for your patience with me getting through these videos. I'm relatively new to this, so let me know how I'm doing so far in the comments, okay? So let's take a look at Nividia and see how we're doing. So if we take a look at Yieldmax's website, which I will link in the comments below, Nividia itself doing really well. So their goal here is a distribution rate of 107% annually, which is an incredible feat if they can make that happen. I will tell you this, they have done an amazing job so far of paying out incredible dividends. So let's take a look at the dividend distribution so far over the last few months here, starting all the way back in June of a year ago and working our way up. I'll scroll in and zoom in a little bit. So the column here on the left-hand side is going to be the distribution. So if you want to take a look at that, pretty incredible. So let's just take a look at the last, let's say 4 months here, even 5 months, $2.62 per share. Pretty amazing, right? So if you have 1,000 shares, you just made $2,612. What's the math on that? 2,600. Let's just say that. Keep it simple. Same with the next month after that, $2.60, $1.19, $2.56, and $2.47. Pretty good. If I was a shareholder for all of those, I'd be a happy person for sure. I jumped into the Nividia train maybe around April after I jumped off the sinking ship of Tesla, which is not really a sinking ship. It's just how I felt about it at the time whenever we did the reverse split, or we experienced the reverse split. I jumped ship and came over to Nividia and have never looked back. Been very, very happy about that decision for sure. So Nividia's payout's been doing really well. After watching a few other YouTubers out there, specifically Retire on Dividends or ROD. Not too sure how the dividend or distribution is going to be this month. Probably not quite as high as lucrative as it has been, but anything over $1 is incredible in my eyes, especially seeing as the ETF is trading at roughly, let's take a look here, $27.63 today. So pretty incredible. If we get anything over $1, that's always bonus for sure. So I also wanted to take a look with you some of the fund information going forward for this week, things to look for, things that we want to pay attention to. So the good news here is we do have a synthetic option for the 16th of August. And that is, if you go over to the next row over here, let's see here. Oh, there we are, $127.01. So what Nividia fund managers are hoping for is that the share price of Nividia is over $127 by August the 16th. A lot of United States Treasury stuff here. I'm going to kind of just ignore that, but I do want to scroll all the way down to the bottom 4 here. These haven't updated. They may update by tomorrow morning. I don't know if they will. I already opened up the Excel sheet here. I didn't see any changes so far tonight, and right now it's 9:23 Eastern. But yeah, let's take a look at the 4 calls that we have open at Nividia. For Nividia. So we're trying for the weekly calls to stay where we want the weekly price of Nividia to stay under these numbers so that we win on our weekly calls. So all ending July 26th, which is 3 days officially from today. By the time you guys are watching this, it could be 2 days, right? So that's on Friday, this Friday. So the lowest lowest call that we have here is $124. And then we got 125, 126, and then 127. Now take a look at the number of shares that we've gone with here. So the lower two are the lower two numbers, 3,800, 3,250. And then the bigger positions are the higher strike prices here of $126. So 38,220 and 32,220 there as well. So Nividia fund managers banking that Nividia won't be over top of that 126, 127 by this Friday. If Nividia goes over the 126 or the 127 or even the 124, the 125, then Nividia fund managers are going to be forced to close those options and lose money, which is never good, right? Because we're in the game to make money, not to lose money. So that's good. Let's take a look at Nividia's stock price right now, $122.59. That's looking positive for the weekly calls. It also is currently down $1.98 in the post market, so $120 if I want to zoom into that for you there. Currently $120 in the post market. Now, lots to come up here, right? We got the pre-market tomorrow morning. We have the full market of Thursday. We have partial day on Friday when it comes to the options here. So lots of things can definitely change. Why is it down today? Well, I took a look. It's kind of funny. Elon Musk in the earnings call mentioned how he really enjoyed Nividia, but in the quote from Questrade here, it said Musk kind of says something bad about Nividia. I didn't read anything about that, so not too sure if they kind of misquoted that or not, but yeah, so far things are looking pretty good for us for the weeklies here. Again, we're trying to keep it, we're hoping, I keep saying we're trying to keep it, but we're hoping for the price to stay below $124. If it gets up to 125, 126, that's when it gets a little bit worse for us, because then we're going to have to, our fund managers are going to have to buy back those shares or those options, sorry. So back to this. There we go. And I just wanted to say, I like to do these weekly updates with you on Misty and on Nividia because these are my two biggest holdings. What are your two biggest holdings that you guys currently have? For me, I feel like Nividia is the king. Nividia has a proven track record for paying out incredible dividends. It's really helped me build my portfolio. It's really helping me bring my portfolio to where I want it to be, to fast track my retirement. And yeah, that's for sure. So I just wanted to pop on really quick tonight. I wanted to say thank you very much for all of you that subscribed. Thank you very much. That was incredible. It actually kind of opened up the door here a little bit for me to make more videos. I hope you enjoy the content that I'm going to be producing for you. And if you have any suggestions, tips, hints, tricks that you want to put in, drop them in the comments for me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, again, I just wanted to say thank you, and I hope that you have a wonderful night. Bye for now.